Ukraine has said it is ready to accept an immediate 30-day ceasefire with Russia proposed by the U.S. following high-stakes talks with Washington in Saudi Arabia.
우크라이나가 사우디아라비아에서 열린 미국과의 중대 회담 이후 즉각 러시아와 30일간 휴전한다는 미국의 제안을 받아들이겠다는 입장을 밝혔습니다. All right, so tell us more.
Well, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said he would present the offer to Russia, and he said, quote, the ball is now in their court.
Yes, that's a good one.
So that means it's up to them to
Yeah.
decide how to handle this. I just read an article that was just released within the hour, and it says that the Kremlin is currently studying the ceasefire proposal, and they have said that a phone call between Trump and Putin is possible.
Okay.
It is possible. Yesterday, Trump told reporters in the White House that he will be speaking with Putin and that Putin would hopefully agree to this proposal.
Yeah.
He used the expression, it takes two to tango.
Wow, so many great expressions
Right.
here. Yeah, I like both of those. Let's talk about those before we get to our
Sure.
vocabulary. The ball is in someone's court, you mentioned earlier on. That means it's up to them.
Right.
They have the deciding power.
Right. It's their decision how to act. It's almost like you've done your work and now it's up to you. Now
Yeah.
you have to do some work.
그렇습니다. 이제 공은 저쪽 코트에 넘어가 있다. 이제는 러시아가 어떻게 결정을 하느냐에 따라서 이 30일간의 휴전이 이루어질지 말지가 결정이 되겠죠. 자, 그 다음에 이제 미국과 러시아가 앞으로 이제 통화를 하면서 결정이 날 것 같은데요. 미국이 한 제안이죠. 러시아도 같이 지금 동의를 해서 같이 합의를 해야지만 진행이 되니까 it takes two to tango.
So in this case, tango is a dance, and
Yeah.
I've never done the tango, but I understand you can't do it by yourself.
I don't think you can.
You're right. You
Yeah.
need two people. So when we use this expression, it means you can't make an agreement if only one side wants to make that agreement.
그렇습니다.
So in Ukraine has said they're in, they're going to do it, and now it's up to Putin to decide if he wants to take part in this and actually come to some kind of ceasefire.
Exactly. 미국 혼자 결정한다고 되는 거 아니고요. 뭐 제안은 제안이고 우크라이나는 좋다고 했습니다만 이제 러시아가 be on the same page 해야 되겠죠. 오늘 수고 많이 나오네요. 그래서 같은 마음이어야 되는데 it takes two to tango라는 것은 탕고 춤을 추려면 반드시 두 명이 같이 있어야 된다 이런 거죠. 즉 한 사람만 일방적으로 해서는 뭐가 되지가 않는다. 이게 때로는 컨텍스트에 따라서 손뼉이 두 개가 마주쳐야 소리가 난다? 이런 의미로도 해석이 될 때도 있고요. 여기서는 그런 부정적인 의미보다는 러시아의 협조가 필요하다. 이렇게 볼 수 있겠습니다. So let's go to our vocabulary. Immediate.
Right away. Without delay. If you
Yeah.
tell someone to do something immediately, then you're using it as an adverb and you're saying do that thing right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Get out of here immediately.
Immediately. 지금 당장. 그래요. 즉각적인이라는 의미의 형용사로 여기서는 쓰였어요. An immediate 30-day ceasefire. 그러니까 러시아만 동의하면 즉각적으로 이제 30일 동안 휴전에 들어가는 겁니다.
A lot of times when you use it as an adjective, you'll say something requires immediate action.
Yeah.
That's very
requires.
formal. You might write that in an email.
Yeah. This requires immediate action.
Please
지금
take immediate action,
그렇죠.
something like that.
맞아요. 비즈니스 이메일 보낼 때 지금 당장 조치가 필요한 좀 급한 사안입니다. 이렇게 표현할 수 있겠고. If something is high stakes.
Ooh, high stakes means it's very important and it involves a lot of risk, especially if you're not successful. A lot of times we talk about this in the context of gambling actually.
Yeah.
You play high stakes poker. For
there's
example,
a big risk of losing, but you could win.
you could win. So you're
Yeah.
there's a lot of money at stake. You're risking a lot of money. You can win a lot, but if you're not successful, you're also going to lose a lot. Or we talk
right.
about high stakes negotiations, which
Sure,
is this
sure.
because there's a lot of risk if they're not successful. And the risk is the war will continue. Could it even escalate? Who knows?
그래요. High stakes. 여기서 스테이크는요. 우리 고기 구워 먹는 스테이크 아니고요. STAKES 이렇게 씁니다. 그래서 이건 뭐냐면 많은 게 달려 있다 여기에. 이런 의미예요. 그래서 원래는 gambling에서 나온 표현이에요. 그 뭐라 그러죠? 동전이 아니라 영화 같은 데 보면은 칩 같은 거 이렇게 뭐 던져서 치프에 뭐 넘버도 있고 모르겠어요. 근데 그거 하면은 이제 와, we won 막 이러는 경우가 있고 대부분은 oh no, I lost all my money 막 이러면서 이제 돌아가는 장면들이 나오잖아요. 그러니까 정말 많은 것을 걸고 뭔가 할 때 it's a high stakes game. 이 경우에는 it's a high stakes negotiation or talks 이렇게 볼 수 있겠습니다.
Yeah, you'll even say like the stakes are high. You can use that too.
stakes are high.
Even before before the Champions League final or Game 7 of the World Series, the stakes are really really high. It's very very important
Yeah.
and you're either going to win or you're going to lose. And if you win, you're going to get a lot. You're going to win the championship.
Right.
But if you lose, you've come that far and you just didn't win. And it's
그렇습니다.
really hard to get to those big games.
Exactly. Well, let me read the headline again. Ukraine has said it is ready to accept an immediate 30-day ceasefire with Russia proposed by the US following high-stakes talks with Washington in Saudi Arabia. Now we're going to move on to a story about butterflies.
Butterfly populations in the U.S. declined by 22% between 2000 and 2020, according to a study by Binghamton University in New York. But researchers believe recovery is possible with urgent conservation efforts.
미국 뉴욕의 빙엄튼 대학교 연구 결과 2000년부터 2020년까지 미국의 나비 개체 수가 22% 감소한 것으로 나타났습니다. 하지만 연구팀은 지금이라도 빠른 보호 조치를 실시할 경우 개체수 회복이 가능하다고 밝혔습니다. Alright, so currently there are less butterflies in America.
Yeah, that's so using statistical models, the researchers, they estimated population trends for 342 species of butterflies. And the results showed that there were 33% of these species were in significant decline, with many of them exhibiting what they called extreme losses. So 107 species of the 342 declined by more than 50%.
Wow.
And they've said that habitat loss, pesticides, and climate change are the key reasons or key causes of this decline.
So we need to take urgent measures.
Yeah, exactly. Urgent. So again, urgent means you need to do something immediately. You need
Now,
to take action immediately because it's very important. Needs to be done.
Yeah. Someone might call a certain place, like an office, a business or something, and they'll say, this matter is really, really urgent. Can I talk to the manager right now? It's a pressing matter.
And we talked about before we talked about immediate. So a lot of times those would go together. Some people write in the subject line of the email urgent.
Yes.
And then they might say, this issue I need you to take immediate action or please take immediate action on this.
맞아요. 다시 비즈니스 이메일로 돌아와서 제목란에다가는 긴급라는 의미의 urgent를 넣어놓고 이렇게 제목을 붙일 수도 있겠죠. 그러면 이거 당장 확인하세요. 이런 의미가 되겠습니다.
But if you overuse that, people might get angry at
That's
you.
right. Yeah.
There's a joke from The Office, the TV show, where Michael says,
yeah.
I just write urgent in every email subject so then people open it.
And you're inclined to open it because
Right.
you think, this is.
But then
this is
he
really
was just forwarding joke emails.
그러면 안 되겠죠. 자, 긴급하다, urgent. 다음으로 conservation efforts.
So when you conserve something, you try and save it or protect it. A lot of times we might try to conserve energy at home, not use as much electricity to save money.
Yeah.
In this case, we're talking about wildlife here. So conservation efforts are some actions that you take or activities. So these would be actions taken to protect and preserve natural resources. In this case, wildlife. So we're looking at their preventing these species from going extinct and also ensuring that their natural habitats remain healthy for the future.
그래요. 보호하는 활동인데 여기선 자연 보호 활동을 얘기한다고 볼 수 있겠습니다. 자, 다시 읽을게요. Butterfly populations in the US declined by 22% between 2000 and 2020, according to a study by Binghamton University in New York. But researchers believe recovery is possible with urgent conservation efforts. Well, moving on from butterflies to butter, here's our final headline.
Researchers from Harvard Medical School have found that people who consume the most butter are 15% more likely to die from any cause than those who eat the least, while a high intake of plant-based oils was linked to better health.
미국 하버드 의과대학 연구팀의 연구 결과 버터 섭취량이 가장 많은 사람은 가장 적은 사람보다 사망할 확률이 15% 더 높으며 식물성 기름을 많이 섭취하면 건강을 개선하는 효과가 있는 것으로 나타났습니다.
I think this one's going to cause some controversy because some people think butter is better and say a lot of canola oil and a lot of these oils are really, really bad. But that's not what this study says. So apparently they tracked over 220,000 Americans over a 50-year period. And what they've said is that swapping butter for plant oils of any type made people almost 20% less likely to die.
Okay, so olive oil,
Yeah,
and
all
things
of
like
it.
that?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Grapeseed,
Yeah.
corn oil, all of these.
그렇군요.
And a lot of these do
식물성.
get a bad rap, so it is
Yeah.
interesting.
그러네요. 좀 식물성 기름을 쓰는 게 좀 더 좋더라라는 연구 결과가 나온 겁니다. 근데 지금 레이 선생님이 얘기해 주시는 것처럼 사실 버터도 몸에 좋다라는 연구 결과가 그동안에 많이 있었거든요. 그래서 조금 대치되는 느낌도 있는데, 뭐 이런 결과가 이제 하버드에서 나왔습니다. 특히 이제 버터 섭취한 사람들만 놓고 봤을 때 버터를 가장 섭취하지 않는 집단과 가장 많이 섭취하는 사람 간에 뭐 이제 그 사망률이 버터 많이 섭취한 사람들이 더 높더라라는 얘기입니다. So I wouldn't say it's a correlation, but it's just there's a link there somewhere.
So
Yeah.
they say, yeah,
Yeah.
from what they found. They said that every 10 gram per day increase in plant-based oils lowered the risk of death from cancer by 11% and decreased heart disease death risk by 6%. And they said that at the same time, a 10% daily increase of butter raised the risk of cancer death by 12%.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a tricky
Yeah.
one. You know, are they taking into account
The other habits that they have.
other habits
Yeah,
or
yeah.
family
Yeah.
history? So this one I don't know.
It's
We'll
definitely
see.
not a cause and effect kind of research.
No.
But there's some kind of link. All right. If you're more likely to do something,
Means the chances are better. There's a higher probability.
좀 더 뭐뭐 할 가능성이 있다.
And usually it's comparing two things. So
Sure.
you might be like, oh, who can help me with this? And someone might say, you know what? Sue is more likely to help you than Ray is. Because I might say, I'm not going to help you with that, but you might help someone with something. For example.
뭐뭐 할 가능성이 더 많다. And what about intake?
Intake, in this case, we're talking about consumption, so eating or drinking something. A lot of
Yeah.
times people will talk about maybe increasing their protein intake. A lot of personal trainers will tell you that. At the same time, you might need to decrease your fat intake or your sodium intake, for example.
그렇죠. 섭취량을 얘기하고 있습니다. 자, 그럼 다시 한번 제가 읽어볼게요. Researchers from Harvard Medical School have found that people who consume the most butter are 15% more likely to die from any cause than those who eat the least, while a high intake of plant-based oils was linked to better health. Oh, that's it for the headlines.